Hi guys, so my name is Mandy Crody. I'm one of the coaches that's going to be doing the Shift Shot group with you. I wanted to make this quick nutrition video to kind of go through the calculation to figure out your containers, the portion fix that goes along with this, because this program just came out. It's brand new. We are all just now starting over again. For even the coaches, since it's a new program, we are always challengers. We are always continuing to better ourselves every day, and we're always continuing to learn when these new programs come up how it works. But it's also our job to teach you guys how to make this work for yourself and for your family. So I'm going to go through the Shift Shot nutrition with you real fast. So I'm on my iPad here. And if you guys aren't familiar, or if this is just a review for you, that's awesome, okay? So I'm going to click on my Beachbody On Demand app. You guys can see this. Here's Shift Shot, Chris Downing. Click on that. Right up here in the corner, the top right-hand corner, you'll see Program Materials. This is where everything for this program exists. Your workout calendar, your nutrition guide, your quick start guide, anything that you need to know about this is in that little button. It's like your little file folder. So I want you to open your program materials. There's a lot more stuff on here than it looks like there is on my phone. I've never seen it on my iPad before. Okay, so on the third option, it says Simple Shift Nutrition Guide. I'm going to click on View. Hopefully it loads in a timely fashion so this video doesn't get too long. Okay, so we can scroll through, and I want you to go to page 4. Starting on page 4, that's the fuel analyzer. Now in every program, most of this is normally set up at a base level. So all of this has been originated off the 21-day fix, portion fix by Adam Calabrese. But because of the different programs and the calories that you're using and the energy that you need for each specific type of workout, whether it be cardio, weight training, yoga, Pilates, anything like that, stretching. It takes different fuel for your body. So they want to make sure that you reanalyze every single time that you go through a new program. So I just finished my first 2 weeks of Insanity, and then my programs got kind of confused. So now I'm doing the Shift Shot. So I'm going to recalculate this with you guys right now. Okay, so in the fuel analyzer, you'll see a different score. This isn't like crazy math, so I'm just going to do it in my head. Okay, so number 1, are you a female or a male? If you're a female, you get 0 points. If you're a male, you get 1 point. Okay, so I'm sitting at a 0. Number 2, weight. I'm not going to go through all those, but I did weigh myself this morning, and I'm 10 pounds heavier than I normally do, so I'm going to add a 2. I'm at 185 right now. I'm normally at 175, and I want to get back down to like 170, 175. My goal for this program is to drop 10 pounds, so I have 2 points right now, okay? Height. I am 5'10", so I'm going to add 1 point, so I have 3 points, okay? So in number 4, it says use your final number to find the corresponding calorie target. This is the amount of calories that you should be eating every day. So my score was a 3. That puts me at Plan C. I started out at Plan A because I had 60 plus pounds to lose. And then as I went through my programs, I started to need to eat more because my body and my metabolism was increasing and it needed more energy. It sounds counteractive because you think that when you weigh less, you should eat less, but your body needs that fuel because your body has built so much muscle up, and it's using that fuel every single time you put it in your body to keep your energy levels up and to keep your metabolism going. There's this terrible trend that people think that in order to lose weight, you need to exercise more and eat less. That's actually false. You need to exercise properly and eat the right proportions of good food. So now that you have your plan A, B, C, or D, I'm going to try to stick to Plan C, but I'm probably going to be closer to Plan B just because of the amount that I eat every day. And I still do want to lose that extra 10 pounds. But I'm going to stick with Plan C for now and see how it goes, at least for the first week. And you should do this too. Whatever plan that you're going with, I want you to stick with for at least a week. And then if you need to reanalyze, talk to your coach and she can help you figure out what's going to be best for you. Now with this, I want to make this because these programs aren't just made for weight loss. They're also made for people who are trying to gain healthy weight. I have some friends who are trying to gain healthy weight right now. And so this calculation, you should, if you're trying to gain weight, you should go up to the next plan. So say like I got plan C. If I was trying to gain healthy weight, I would go with plan D. Does that make sense? Now I'm going to stick with plan C just for baseline for me right now for this first week to see how it goes. Okay, so now once you have your plan on the opposite side of the page, so here's the So here's the calculation that I just did. Okay, on this side is where it goes through the different plans, and the calorie count. The way this is laid out and the fact that it's like different colors kind of confused me at first, but now that I see it a little more in depth and I'm actually going through this, it makes more sense to me. Okay, so whether you're plan A, B, C, or D, find your little graph. So I'm plan C, so it's 1,800 to 2,099 calories. So this is a ramp program, which means every week your nutrition is going to change to go along with the exertion of your program. Each week your program is going to get more intense. It goes 25 minutes, 35 minutes, 45 minutes, but it's not just time that's increasing, it's also intensity that's increasing. So, and I think he throws in some extra stuff in there as far as like resistance and speed and agility goes. So when you're looking at your plan, you'll see a green, a purple, a red, a yellow, a blue, an orange, and a teaspoon. These correlate with the nice little cute containers, that you got in your challenge pack. If you haven't gotten your challenge pack yet, don't worry, it'll be there in a few days. If you need a cheat sheet for the corresponding measurements, let me know. Actually, I'll post that into the group. I normally do that anyway. So please don't share that with anyone because that's kind of something that we pride ourselves in, is having that cheat sheet. So go ahead and check out and see. So like for plan C, for me, in week 1, I get 6 veggies, I get 4 fruits, I get 5 proteins. Your Shakeology counts as a red protein. Okay, your Shakeology counts as 1 red protein. I get 4 carbs, 4 yellows, 1 healthy fat, 1 seasoned dressings, 5 teaspoons. And then if I'm doing any of the performance, I can add that into, which I actually use Energize. I love Energize. If you guys are looking for an all-natural like pre-workout or mind boost, check out some Energize. You can get a box of samples if you want for a decent price. If you're interested in that, let me know. Next, I want you to scroll down the page. This gives you your veggie list, your fruits list, and let me go back for a second. When you go through these, and when I say 6 veggies, that's not like 6 servings of whatever you want veggies. That's, you have your green container, you fill it up with vegetables 6 times a day. Okay. When you go down into the lists in the next couple pages, these lists are in hierarchy levels. So whatever is at the top, whatever is at the top of the list is the most nutritious, has the most dense nutrition for your body for this program. Follow that. And I mean, if it's on this list, that's cool. If not, Google it. Most of the times, if you have a question like, I couldn't find medjool dates, they're in tons of recipes for like energy bars, but the medjool dates are not actually in these because they're so high carb. They try to refrain from using them on a regular basis. So go through this. Look at the options that you have for all of the containers. Okay, this goes for healthy fats, seeds, and dressings as well. Teaspoons, and then there's free foods. So free foods are basically your flavorings. Mustard is an awesome free food for wraps. It's a good way to get in some nice flavoring, a little bit of moisture if you don't like dry food. I also use mustard with like just a little pinch of salt and pepper on my tuna salads. Because you use mustard to flavor tuna anyways when you're making any kind of like tuna salad. So it's just sans mayonnaise, and it actually tastes better, I think. Okay, one thing that I have noticed differently in the Shift Shop Nutrition Guide, they've actually given you your week, your meal plan right here and a shopping list. Now, to me, this looks overwhelming AF because this is a lot of ingredients. I'm one of those people, I have a family of 4, so we are always stacked up on stuff, and we have a pantry. A lot of that is like canned vegetables, frozen vegetables. We have a lot of frozen meats, potatoes, rice, oatmeal, extra eggs all the time. We're one of those families that buys like the 30 or 60 rack of eggs because it's one of our staples. So depending on if it's just you, if you're a single lady or a single man working on this program, you can kind of measure what you need for your specific needs and go rogue on this, okay? I think this is, this might be just for one person. This might be just for one person. But go through these meal plans, because this is something that Beachbody hasn't done yet, and they've finally like broken it down so it's a lot more simple. When you see some of these challenge groups, they give you meal plans, and it's like a different thing every single day, and you have to go out and buy $150 worth of groceries just for 1 week of food, and that's freaking nuts. Like, I don't know about you guys, I'm a frugal moogle, and I cannot spend $150 on groceries a week. I spend $20 to $30 for my meal prep every week. Okay, if you want to know how, I can do a meal prep video for that too. But this is simply to go through this for you. This is so important that you guys focus on your nutrition, because 80% of your results comes from what you eat. You are what you eat, and it is so true. Now, if you are breastfeeding, when you, normally the range, and it's not in here, but when you get done with your, okay, if you are a breastfeeding mama, I just weaned our son. So if I was breastfeeding and I just did this calculation that we did and I was on plan C, I would add 500 calories to that. So like we'll take the baseline of 1800, add 500 to that. Add 500 to that, and that's 2,300 calories. So that would put me in plan D. Now you can get 500 calories real fast by eating like 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, but I don't recommend that. So if you if you are someone who is breastfeeding or just got done, please ask us, because I have experience breastfeeding and weaning. I just went through that. That's why I'm hanging on to these extra 10 pounds, is because I was unaware of what was going on with my body. So I'm really going to be focusing on my nutrition this round now that I've recalculated and I know what to do. So this is just a little starter, a refresher for some of you, if you will, but I just wanted to go through this calculation and kind of introduce you what's going on. Make sure to read through this, please, because it's not just pictures and pretty stuff. There is actually a very important information in this booklet. It's given to you for a reason. It's a tool. If you really want to make this shift, if you really want to make this positive lifestyle change, you need to put in the work. Instead of sitting and Netflix binging all night long, log into your Beachbody On Demand and just take a little gander through this and check out the tips and hints, because seriously, guys, these people know what they're talking about. I've dropped 65 pounds. I've been able to keep it off for over 6 months, and I don't know any other program, and I've been an athlete my entire life. I don't know any other program that's ever allowed me to be in this shape of my life in as little time as it is and be able to keep it off. That's pretty freaking awesome. So these people know what they're talking about. Use the tools that you've been given. Ask questions. Talk in the group amongst yourselves. We really are excited about this, and we look forward to sharing everybody's results with you. Also, when you guys finish this challenge, you get to submit your results and get a free Shift Shop shirt. Try to say Shift Shop 3 times. See what happens. Anyways, all right. I hope this was informative for you and helpful. Once again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out or just post in the group, and we will chat with you soon. Happy sweating.